Put your money where your motherfucking mouth is. God, it's closing up. It's coming up. It is almost election time. Now, I got my sticker. I went to go vote. I think it was yesterday at a school over there in Santa Clarita. You guys, this is awesome. First of all, I don't care what you believe in. I don't care who you're going to vote for. Just make sure that you do. Okay? I know right now the way things are going, a lot of emotions are going on. We got our first fucking possible black woman that's going to be a president. And we have a very, influential person that a lot of people don't like, who's, very wealthy and very smart, running against her, who's obviously been a president before. So we know how he runs the show. Now, both of these people have emotional, I guess you can say, they have some emotional thing that kind of captivates us. We either have hatred towards this person or we have love and admiration over this other person. And here's the thing, guys, okay? It doesn't matter who you vote for, okay? Just make sure that it's a logical decision and it's something that you are being thoughtful for, because it's not just about you, it's about the people around you. And just because you feel some type of way about a specific candidate shouldn't cause you to vote ignorantly, okay? Now, some of you guys are in the middle, and that's okay, right? But no action is a decision. Whether you like it or not, you're deciding either way. And I don't want to hear you complain when the person you didn't want, because you didn't vote regardless, but you didn't want, ends up being the president, right? Because now you were handed the decision. You didn't want to do it. So make sure you vote when you have the chance. Make sure you do your due diligence and study and learn, okay? That's just one. Two, how do I put this? Okay, this is awesome. I don't have a problem with a woman being a president, as long as it's any woman but her. Let's be realistic, guys. She's not very competent. She's really not. She's not the smartest. It would be great to have a woman president, but to have her as a woman president would not only do a disservice to women, because there's a lot of more qualified women out there to be president. I would vote for one if she was very competent, if she was very smart, And so it's very hard, okay? Because she says a lot of good shit that we all, like and we want to hear and we might support. And that's cool. But is this a person that will go to the Senate, that will go to the House, that will go anywhere and be able to negotiate what she wants and put it into place? Will she be able to do that? Because at the end of the day, she can't just say something and that shit will happen. She has to go through the courts. She has to go through the fucking Senate, through the House. And she has to be wise and dominant and certain and confident in what she does. She doesn't seem to be, right? It doesn't seem to be. So she could say all these nice things, but will they happen? Now we go to the other side where we have this dude who, he's a character. We have to realize that he is a character. Most of his life, he's been a businessman and a TV kind of personality. So he knows his ways. And so it may be a disadvantage for her having an opponent that's a little bit well-versed in media, in talking to crowds and things like that. She was very professional, but he's been in the public eye. So it is a little disadvantage on her end, right? To have a person that's very well-versed and, a lot more competent in showing up and being presentable. Now, of course, there's a lot of emotion towards him, right? Whether he says stupid shit or whether he's just this billionaire that most people don't seem to understand or like, whatever. But regardless of that, you have to take into account, again, the competency of these people. Now, when you look at both, you have the decision of making that choice. And I'm not here to tell you which one to choose. I don't care. Now, when I say put your money where your mouth is, a lot of people like to support things until that money comes in, until someone tells you, all right, put money on that. Now, I'm not a gambler. I'm really not. I don't like gambling. I don't like Vegas. I don't like that shit, right? I barely like crypto and stocks. But when I found out, I don't know if you guys know this, but people are betting on this election and this shit is fucking awesome, bro. This shit is awesome. I'm putting money on who I believe is going to win. And who I believe should win, it doesn't really matter, but who's going to win. And so when I tell this, And I say this, put your money where your motherfucking mouth is. If you truly believe in your candidate, and you're not just doing this out of emotion, then bet on it. You can go on Robinhood. I'm sure Robinhood has a little system here. I don't know if you might have time because it usually takes about a day or two for verification. I found out very late. I found out Friday. And Robinhood didn't allow me. I wasn't certified for whatever reason. So I found another website. This one also takes about 2 days to 4 days to kind of put your money in there. Now, I put it on Friday. I'm hoping by Monday I can put most of my money in because I only put maybe a quarter of my money. It only allowed a quarter of my money while it's pending. So this is cool. This is cool. Now, please, guys, do not ever in your life end a friendship or end a partnership or end, well, partnership is different, but or end a family relationship over your political views, okay? Please, guys, it's, at the end of the day, political, events, political stuff, politics is not worth a relationship that you've cultivated throughout the years. I don't know what happened in this generation where people have opposing views and just ended up attacking each other to the point where they're trying to change each other's mind and just, fuck off everything else. Why? I've heard, from, older heads that back in the day, oh, you have an opposing view, that's cool. Well, whatever. You believe in that, I believe in this, who cares? What do we have in common? Oh, we have this in common. Okay, so then we don't talk about what we, that shit, and we do other things. But now it seems like, oh, this political view is going crazy. Oh, you don't believe in what I believe? You're a fucking crazy ass animal. You're an enemy. What the fuck? There's a lot of things that you can get from both of these sides. Not from the extreme sides, from both of these sides. Right? There's a lot of beautiful things that the Democrats believe in. And there's a lot of beautiful things that the Republicans believe in. You don't have to fucking, become this isolated, boxed person that just pushes everyone else away because of a certain view. That's not smart. It's not smart at all. Okay, now a relationship is a little different. When you are in a relationship with a person, you kind of want to have the same worldviews because that person is going to bring children into the world and is going to be the future of your legacy. And so you want to make sure that you guys cooperate and are working. But if it's a friend or it's even a family that you rarely see, it's not worth the argument. It's not worth the fighting for and losing that connection. For what? You know what I'm saying? It's not. You guys, we're more than this. At the end of the day, we're all human beings and we're all in America, right? Now, there are some people that just want to see the world burn, and that's crazy. But we're not that. You're not that, right? I can be that. I promise you sometimes I can be that. We all have it in us. But no, don't do that. At the end of the day, do what you want, but put your money where your motherfucking mouth is. Right? Because if you're not betting on it, I don't believe a word you say. You're just, whatever. So, to put this into perspective in a different way, maybe, is think of a baker. There's two bakers they're contesting to be the best baker. One of the bakers is backed up by a bank that's financing them. The media, Democrats, right? And has influencers or has the town spokesman or the town musician backing them. Again, we got Eminem, fucking Beyonce, or what was it? I forgot who the chick was. Some beautiful Mexican chick or whatever she is. Then Barack Obama and stuff like that. These are all like basically celebrity types, right? And on the other baker side, you have farmers that cultivate the wheat, right? That are supporting this bakery. You have scientists that understand the ingredients that are going into the bread or into the whatever they're creating. And you have geniuses, literally a freaking genius who's shooting rockets up into fucking space. Okay? So, which one is more likely to have a better product and a better result, regardless of what these bakers look like or what they do or what they say? And not to mention, you have seen what both of these people look like in office. We've seen what Kamala has done in office, and we've seen what Trump has done in office. Okay? So, take that into account. Think about it. Whatever it is, just vote, guys, and don't argue over it. It's not worth it. At the end of the day, we still have a voice. And while we have a voice, let's fucking use it, okay? Don't ever forget that. If you guys enjoyed this video, I hope you guys did. If you didn't, let me know. Talk your shit, show your love. I don't give a fuck. You still here? Okay. So for those of you who actually watched until the end, I got a little nugget for you guys. It's a little thing that I found out. It was pretty cool. So there was a study that happened a couple years back. I don't remember, but I will find it. If you guys ask in the comments, I will send you the link. That had a group of men, about 1,000 men on one side and 1,000 men on the other. And both of these groups had a Republican and a Democrat, obviously separated. And what the study entailed was they were going to shoot up these people with a dose of testosterone. Now, what they found after they, shot them up with a small dose of testosterone, what they found was very, very interesting. They found out that the left-leaning side of men, when they were shot up with testosterone, most of them ended up turning their views to the right, ended up being more Republican. So for most of you guys out there, I love you however you are. I love what you choose. You're most likely not a Democrat. You just got low T, my boy. I'm just playing. There's all love out here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.